to be streaming the first round for Nocturnal versus Mako of the OLOC playoffs. Um, yeah, I'm here with MJ. He's probably not really going to speak that much, but he's here.
Oh my god, my voice died.
I need to find the link so I can share it. Go to my Twitter. Huge. Copy link. Discord. Self-promotion. At paste. Cool. The link is shared. Now we just have to get the ready ups from both teams. They've picked map. The first map they're picking is King's Row. And both teams are ready. We can start whenever.
All right.
You have it on comp settings, right?
Yeah, I
And
did.
you have your
I think.
pause bound?
I don't, but I'll find it right now.
Okay.
Do you have it bound? Because I'll just slide it to you if you need it.
I do, I believe. I need to
I'll
make
just
sure
find it right
though.
now.
Yeah, I would just honestly I would just bind it, yeah. And then we can do like a pause test before the game starts.
Okay. Spectate. Okay. I am going to. My pause does not work. Okay. What do you have yours set to?
Left on the D-pad.
Okay. No, mine doesn't work.
Huh.
Weird.
Options. Down, 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 down.
It's spectate toggle pause, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got nothing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't even see where it is. It's okay. If they need it, we'll just figure it out. Alright, we're starting in. Mako is on defense first. Mako, whatever they're called. Seems as though Nocturnal is going to be running a more Brawl-esque type of comp. Already pushing Mako back onto the left side, right side of the point. That's a huge hook. Pulled off. That's a support down. 2 picks from Nocturnal. This is still winnable for both sides. Huge shatter coming from Death Unbound. And now it's just time for Nocturnal to clean up.
Death built that shatter in 60 seconds flat.
Yep. He pushed in really strong. Their team's playing really aggressive with this brawl type. While the Roadhog Arisa on the other side is just playing really slow. They did okay, but it wasn't enough. That's a huge pick on there.
That's a big pick, yeah.
Yeah, on there.
Cal's up pretty far, but I don't think they're going to punch him on that, no. Nocturnal is without their Moira right now, as she's coming back from spawn.
Junkrat Tire. That's a huge pick, that Reinhardt. Another Junkrat Tire from the other side. That's going to be huge if it goes in that room.
Doesn't look like it. Oh.
Gets their Junkrat. That's a huge pick on the Mercy. Nocturnal definitely has the room to
Mako's
push
just going
now.
back out. Yeah.
Coalescence comes out as more of like a damage-oriented ult instead of support. Trying to push them back as far as possible to get as much ult payload movement, I mean. While the Pharah for Mako is behind them, they have Barrage. Barrage comes out, gets one. Nocturnal is still able to clean up and push with barely any,
Yeah.
like, problems. They just push in, go off.
Nocturnal has used almost triple the amount of ultimates that Mako has. But they've
Yes.
only used 2 DPS ults.
Well, they also switched off their tank, so they haven't had tank ults this
They
entire
did, yes.
game. Mako, at least. Oh, that's another big... This Moira just keeps getting picked in the stupidest ways. Oh,
Oh.
as I say
hate to
that,
say
their
that.
Moira gets picked the stupidest way. Res comes out from Mako, and now they pop
I
Valk
can
to get more
see-
aggressive.
Oh, never mind, no shouting.
Mercy's contesting the above point with Valk. And Nocturnal still is pushing pretty strong. Have 4 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock, and they're already almost done with this whole round. So
They are yet to be contested. They have not lost a single team fight so far.
Shatter comes
Shatter
out and is
into the
blocked.
shield. Counter Shatter hits 2. Since Zarya goes down to Aaron's pin. Mako should clean this up, yep.
And right as you say
Right as I
that.
say, they don't get contested.
Yep. Nocturnal loses their first team fight in this game.
They still have 4 minutes though, so.
Yep. Yep.
Oops.
Not saying they're gonna lose
Probably
this,
so high.
not at all. They're
I know, I
definitely
know.
they have really strong. They push in hella
Energy,
strong, so honestly
yep.
I feel as though they're gonna be able to get it. But you never know.
Ties are in the favor of Mako.
They're about
Both
equal
teams
on
have 3 ults.
ultimates. Oh, both coalescence come out at the
Okay,
same time.
at the
Kind of sound
exact
like a
same
demon
time.
ritual.
They're kind of dead. Ooh, Lexi picks 2 behind in. They can get that Zarya out with her high charge. Now, Mako has
Nocturnal?
both their DPS ults right now, and are coming up on the Shatter. Dragons goes out onto the points. Moira uses Fade to get out. McCree's sitting in the back room.
Oh. There's a lot of ults being pushed around.
Nocturnal lose their Hanzo and Baptiste, but Cal mods cleaning up. Taco's low and gets picked.
They're still Mako is still contesting though, so this is pretty good for them. Doomfist has been picked on the side of Mako to try to help contest point.
Mako's Hammond has been won for about 45 seconds now and has not been finished off. Could be poor target prioritization
Very, very.
from Nocturnal.
Seems as though Nocturnal's waiting to push to maybe try to get more of their abilities out on the side of Mako.
Nocturnal's going into this fight with 4 ultimates and they popped 2 already. Mako's coming up on a beat drop, but they aren't there just yet. High Noon gets nothing.
Oh, Shatter comes
gets
out.
1. Beat drop comes out on the side of Mako. Hammond's back on point. Bullying Ryan.
Nocturnal is up right now.
I think Nocturnal's going to finish this map out. Yep. Good contest for Mako though. They knocked off a solid 4 minutes.
Yep. Yep.
Score 0-3.
I think losing those first 3-4 fights put them at quite a disadvantage, but they still held for a
Yeah, they
decent
took
bit of
off a
time.
lot of time. A minute
A
34
lot.
isn't even that much on King's Row either.
No, it's not. I can know what Nocturnal would run on defense, as Cal and Death have quite the synergy on almost every tank combo.
They play a lot of comp together. A lot.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'm expecting to see probably... I don't know why. I feel like they're going to either bring out, like, double shield. Oh, nope. They run Reinzari.
No.
They're going to be doing a more brawl on defense. I mean, their brawl is extremely strong, so honestly I can see it. Especially with that Mei, they're going to be walling off and then pouncing on whoever they wall off. But Mako is also running a Mei, so this is going to be really interesting.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
Seems like there's still a little debate on what comp to run on Mako's side. But
Kind of excited to see this, honestly. It's always interesting to watch, like, the brawl with the Mei wall, because then it's like there's always something that's happening. It's not like you're just sitting there for like 3 minutes.
One wrong move and you are frozen and picked.
Yep, but also Mako is also running a Risa, so that's actually kind of good for the comp, because it's a lot harder for her to get frozen.
By sheer comps alone, Mako has the advantage.
Definitely with that Pharah, and also the Mei on the side of Nocturnal. I honestly thought they were going to be holding up.
Humongous pick.
That's gigantic, yes.
That gets pulled and hooked out of the immortality. Yep.
Yep.
I can see Nocturnal making some comp switches.
Definitely, they're going to have to go around that Pharah.
Already 60 to Barrage in just about 40 seconds.
The Moira is still behind, trying to get out, and she gets out pretty clean.
WP already has window.
That's Baptiste healing for you.
Yes, sir. Ryan gets hooked. That's tough. Ryan's hell out of position here. He can get he's definitely gonna get punished.
Oh, there goes Immortality saving him.
Into it.
That's pretty big though, because now it gives them a chance to push up as strong as possible.
It does, yes. Nocturnal are down them 3 right now. And the Zarya.
Oh,
Ooh,
Shatter comes out and gets
3,
2.
but the wall kind of blocks it.
Oh. Blocks them from getting at least any more. But they get that Roadhog, and that's pretty huge. Mei ultimate comes out and is going to get at least 3.
2 or 3, yep. Techers with the cleanup again. Ryan's in the back line. Gets picked. Cal is going to back up with his team.
Arisa is pushing up pretty far. Try to get them to stay back so they can push as much as possible.
Looks like Luxie's going for a flank high noon. I think he's going to back up though. Would be smart to do.
They know he's up there.
Luxie's going to get benched.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
They get that Mei pick though. Probably going to get Raz. Yep, it's getting Raz. So now Nocturnal is down. They're doing a 5v6.
Doesn't have a pocket right now though. Death's shield gets broken, but they dedicate window and, or not window, wall and immortality field to that.
Oh.
Barrage comes out, should get both tanks, yep.
And now it's just clean up for
Tractor's
Mako.
cleaning up on Pharah.
Really strong attack coming from Mako. Honestly, it's crazy how good this is going for them.
They have entered this this point with more time than Nocturnal did, I believe.
Yes, they did. Nocturnal was at about 4 minutes and 30 seconds. And Mako had 5 minutes and about 10 seconds coming into this. Slowly pushing the payload.
Nocturnal's about to have all of their also big wall.
That's a huge Mei wall, blocked off that entire... Now, Mei ultimate's coming out from the side of Nocturnal, freezing 2.
I think best call for Mako is to just back up, take the L right now.
Definitely. Get back into spawn, get a little regroup.
Nocturnal dedicated 3 ults to that fight, while Mako only used Valkyrie. Lexi gets picked off first, again.
Mako's gonna be slowly pushing in.
Mako's coming up on a bongo. They throw Blizzard in, that's a huge Blizzard.
That's huge,
They can definitely punish the Reinhardt right now.
Oh.
He goes for a shatter on the wall, questionable move.
Well,
Most likely swapping to Orisa.
since that Reinhardt pushed up like that, they couldn't get any off of that Mei ultimate, so it's kind of good in a way, you know.
Death is going to go to Orisa. I can
Probably.
see Cal throwing Graviton and then swapping too.
As well, yeah, definitely. Even though they're really close to getting this, right now they can't really think about.
Barrage comes out. Techers is dominating this game right now.
Oh,
3 minutes and 43 seconds. Nocturnal
Almost.
could just not kill the pocketed Pharah. That
definitely.
is rough.
That Pharah was kind of destroying them.
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly, I feel like once they saw that they had the Pharah, the Brawl probably should have been a switch right off, honestly. Especially with that Mei. It's kind of hard to make Mei work when you have so much damage coming from high ground. They had a McCree, but the McCree didn't seem like he was focusing the Pharah
Widow or
enough.
Ashe would have been a good pick,
Definitely.
as they have a higher damage output. McCree against a pocketed Pharah would have to hit 2, 3 headshots for like
Definitely.
4 consecutive bodies. And sometimes that's just too much. Lexi's going to go Widow and Spawn. I don't know if he's going to stay the whole time. He most likely will.
And
Texas
it
is
seems,
on Pharah again.
Yep, they're running Pharah on defense with
They're-
that Mei. So they're going to probably be using that wall as a kind of like a Pharah destroy this person who's walled kind of thing.
Yeah. I think Death is just going bald to spin around, but other than that, it looks like Nocturnal has caved in to run Bunker.
Yep. And they're running more of like very strong power DPS. It's literally just going to be Widow deal with the Pharah and then
double
Hanzo
sniper.
deal with the front line.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Pharah's set up in an odd position right now. Probably expecting the Widow. Both the tanks get walled off. Bap jumps over and throws a lamp though.
That's pretty huge immortality. Save their tanks from dying. Pharah's
Hog
going
gets
on to
hooked
the
in and
Widow.
picked off. Lexi gets 1 HP.
Oh,
Attackers
the
picks the
Pharah.
main tank.
Lamp comes out from the side of Mako, trying to save their Orisa. Both lamps are out.
Nocturnal's Widow is still 1 HP.
Oh, and she falls to the Pharah.
Dude, this guy's nuts.
It's honestly kind of showing though, it's like they don't, on the side of Nocturnal, they don't really have any supports that can help that Widow as much, you know, because they have a Moira who's staying with the tanks, and then the Baptiste is kind of in the back line, and it's already hard to hit fucking people on high ground with Baptiste healing, so it's honestly, that Widow's kind of out of luck. That's why they switched straight over to McCree. Only about 20 seconds remained for them to even try to touch point, but with that Pharah pressure, it's kind of hard for them to even move at all.
Chroma made the swap over to Sigma, which I think we glanced over.
Oh, yeah, we didn't even notice.
They have Window and Bongo up. Baptiste goes down.
And the Mayo
and
comes
Blizzard,
out to...
Yeah, I think Mako's gonna hold this. That's crazy. One of the craziest part about it, Mako is an EU team playing on NA ping at this caliber.
Yes, yes. That's why they're playing Pharah. It's like EU comp.
Not gonna lie. I didn't even, like, I remembered they were EU when I realized they were playing Pharah. Like, that round.
I mean, it worked for them, honestly, and it just shows. And it's... Nocturnal can't even pull the card that it's the ping, because it's not ping.
Yeah.
They just weren't dealing with that Pharah at all. Plus that Mei sandwiching them, always in their back line, is what really kind of fucked them over.
Everybody on Mako seems to be doing their job right now.
Definitely.
Quite well. Their supports are living, tanks surviving. Although they don't seem to. Oh, I think they're going to run over Sahag. They're keeping the Mei and the Bap.
And the Pharah. They're running a Brig. Probably a joke pick, but if they
Yeah,
pull a
just
Brig, I'm
survive
gonna
this
laugh.
one.
I'm gonna laugh. Pharah don't need a pocket. She can do her job.
True. Nah, you just armor the Pharah, all 3 packs.
Yep, and then she's kind of like a
Pretty
bulldozer
solid.
because she does so much damage.
Basically.
Honestly, though, this is the first time I think Nocturnal is going to be running a Mercy, because they were running Moira this entire game, I believe. It's going to be interesting to see. I don't think I've ever seen this Piggy Millions person.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective
Yeah, Tekris is extremely well with playing around, like, sightlines, walls, making sure he doesn't get any amounts of a lot of damage from their hit scan. So their Mercy really can just focus on damage boosting. And it's kind of crazy how well he's doing that.
No pressure is currently being put on the Pharah.
Oh,
Hog
pick off
falls.
on me, Hog, but they're getting a
gonna
res.
it, yes.
Pretty smart res, pretty smart res.
Goes down again. Junk is 1 HP though. Junk does fall. I don't know. They do have res for it though.
You just have to play it really
Big
slow.
hole.
That's a
May
huge
is
mortality
stuck in the
coming
backline
out.
right now. They get
Oh.
window. Oh.
Farrah comes behind
Barrage.
barrages.
May falls. McCree's 1 HP. McCree's set. Mako. Looks like Mako's gonna take map 1 unless Cal pulls something out of his ass. Nope.
Nope. And there's
Damn.
map 1.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see that coming.
Neither did I, honestly. But it's honestly good to see, because then it's like,
Yeah.
nice. It's nice to see what you don't think is going to happen happening. And they
Yeah.
just played, honestly, they just played really well into that Pharah. Like,
They did.
keeping their Pharah alive, that Pharah playing around the buildings, making sure it's hard for them to even pressure. Plus, Nocturnal kind of just like, hey, don't worry about the Pharah, worry about their front line, is kind of what's fucking them over. Because there's only so much you can do that.
Strong point is definitely their tanks. So when
Definitely.
the DPS are not keeping up with the enemy DPS, there's just nothing the tanks can do. Like Cal did pick the Pharah out of the air a few times in Zarya, but there's
40,000
again,
damage
there's only so much you can
blocked.
do. That is
For
a
a
lot.
14-minute game. His shield was destroyed every like 7 seconds.
I will say we are kind of glancing over the fact that since their Mercy has been on their Pharah 100% of the time, their Baptiste was kind of popping.
Yes, he
Keeping
was.
everybody else alive too. 18k heals in a 14-minute game.
Honestly, though, I'm actually
Those are
super
some more
surprised
numbers.
from both Baptiste, though. Like, some of their immortalities
Yeah.
are really saving them. Definitely, the supports from the side of Nocturnal are definitely trying their hardest to keep their team up. Kind of kept them in the game
Yes.
long.
Okay.
Kind of putting as
I'm
much
too long
resources into
into
their
this game.
tanks is, like, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, we need to have Nocturnal pick the map, since they are the
Pick the map.
losers. And we'll have Mako choose which side they want to be on.
Hold on, I want to type it. Trying to look good. Trying to reform.
Okay. Yeah.
What map type is it this time? Hybrid. It
Yeah.
should be control, right?
Yeah, I believe it's control.
It is control, yes. The map pool is Nepal, Dijon, and Busan. Only
Yes.
3? Damn. Guess there's 3 for every type.
Just like comp.
Yup.
That was a crazy good game, honestly. And it wasn't like either side was kind of like getting rolled. It was close to like both sides.
Yeah. Definitely on the first round, it looked like Nocturnal had a very,
Pretty strong attack, definitely, because
Yeah,
they were kind of
they-
like uncontested half the time on that point. But it just shows that you can't really put down any team. You're gonna be surprised no matter what.
sometimes getting too cocky can cut you over.
Definitely, definitely. Especially when Mako finished with like 2 minutes over what fucking Nocturnal
Yeah.
finished with. That was already going to be like a really tough time for Nocturnal. And I also feel like we're not going to stop seeing a Pharah from Mako's side now, because once they notice that Pharah is really kind of Nocturnal's downfall, I feel like it's going to be brought out every map now. Okay. Hopefully we get a response from Nocturnal.
I will return momentarily. I'll only be gone for like 30 seconds.
Okay. Asking them if they have any subs. Mako has no subs. Looks like Nocturnal is going to be picking Nepal. We have to wait for MJ to be here.
No subs, right?
Yeah, no subs, and then the map is Nepal, and then I'm asking Mako if they want offense. Oh, never mind.
Oh shit, my Discord is buggy as fuck. Oh, I can't say that. We're streaming.
Wow. Yeah, they want defense, so we're gonna be putting them on defense for Nepal.
They're on defense.
Yeah. Cool. So it's Nepal. Make sure it's comp settings, or it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But
I had it already set to the preset, so it should be. Yep, comp rules on.
cool. There's no subs.
No subs. Did we get ready? I missed it.
I got it ready from Mako, but I'm just gonna ask ready. Okay, so yeah, Mako is ready. Just waiting for Nocturnal.
Someone at Chaston. Oh, because of the thing.
Goats Pugs live. Okay, and then they're ready too, so we can start.
Okay.
Fun.
Traveling to Nepal.
Going into this, what are you expecting to see from both sides?
Death and Cow seem to quite enjoy running Ryan Zarya.
Mm-hmm.
And this, of the three maps you can get in this map overall, this one is pretty okay.
Yeah, it's like middle ground for Reinhardt.
Because as long as you hold the top of the stairs to point and don't let them advance, you're pretty good.
Mm-hmm,
Although
But
Orisa would be better.
I also
can
do
see
think
Mako
that
running.
yeah. Oh, if they don't run a Pharah, if Mako doesn't run a Pharah, I honestly don't know what other DPS they're gonna run. But seems like they're gonna be running Dive, which is honestly kind of exciting to see. And Nocturnal's not running Reinhardt. Nocturnal's running Double Shield.
Double Shield, yep. And a soldier without a Mercy pocket. I don't know if that's...
Oh, nope, they're switching to Pharah.
I think they're keeping the balls up.
Pharah is getting pulled out. They have no pocket for their Pharah. Oh, nope, they're switching. Never mind.
Yep, they just wanted that speed off spawn.
Yep, now it's
That's
literally...
scouting right now. They're going to get 2 point first.
I do feel as though Double Shield is probably their best chance against Double Shield.
I think Lexi's going to get picked. Nope, never mind.
No, he still is.
So, both DPS on the team are low. Lexi falls on the side of Nocturnal. Orisa goes low on Mako. Both tanks are low. Textures gets a pick on the Nerdy.
Yeah, definitely. See, the problem with this...
Too.
The problem with this is going to be... Oh.
Already gets Barrage. Jesus Christ.
Yep, now it's just clean up for Mako. I feel like this entire game is just going to be a Pharah. So it's literally just going to be kind of a roll.
Someone expected him.
Seems as though Nocturnal is going to be pushing on the right side of the point. Or left, depends on which way you see it. A lot of ultimates are coming out from the side of Mako. Try to clean this up. Keep it as on their side as possible. And that Pharah is still just cleaning up kills.
I looked away for 3 seconds and Mako won.
Yeah. So what happened there was Nocturnal was pushing on the right or left of point as you would look at it, but from the side of Nocturnal it's the right, pushing through this mega health pack room, and then they kind of just get sandwiched because the Pharah comes behind them.
Quite the spam. I think this is probably the worst spot they could pass, as they have a Mei.
Definitely.
I don't know what they're doing. I expected,
honestly.
I'm gonna say I expected more, because this is quite the kill box.
2 picks from that Pharah is actually pretty huge, because now it's just clean up for the side of...
Yeah. I don't know why you do...
Yeah, no, that side's probably the least... That's probably the worst place to go with this Pharah Mei
heavy spam and a Mei, you don't want to go into an area where you can get closed off easily. You want to try to stay out in the open.
Well, see, both sides of this are pretty bad for Nocturnal, because if they go the left side, where it has that big opening, they can just get boofed off by that Pharah.
They could, but they could also push main and then go over to Elephant.
Definitely, main is probably...
They're gonna touch. Oh no, they are. They get it.
Oh, that's huge pick from... This actually might be winnable.
All depends on if Mako uses ultimates. I think they're gonna just take the elbow.
Yes. I mean, they got it to 99%. They literally just need one more push and they win.
All they need is another
Pharah. Pharah just needs to shoot one person a couple times, get their ultimate, and then it's like GG's, honestly. Because that's like a huge like boost between fucking Mako and Nocturnal, because they only have one more push. They literally just have to kill like 2 people and it's like a GG's. Oh, that's a huge pick on the Pharah though. They're gonna try and res that. Yep, res comes out. And a pick on the Orisa. Honestly, they just need to start pushing back. They need to get a full regroup before they push in. It seemed like on that push they were kind of split. They are running a Hammond and an Orisa, so those tanks don't really work that well together. So it's going to be a little bit difficult to try to push in together when it's literally just an Orisa trying to push with the entire team, you know?
Yes.
Because that's what's happening. They just have to burst down.
Right now, though.
Both teams are pretty split. This Pharah honestly just needs to get like one pick on someone with that damage boosting. That's actually pretty huge.
May's gonna fall. May gets picked. Yes. It's even right
Pharah
now.
Comes out.
Barrage comes out on the side of Mako.
Gets one.
Hanzo. Both DPS are down. Lucio gets picked as well. Both supports and DPS are down on the side of Nocturnal. Just tanks remaining.
Tanks.
Cal
and
is the
now
only
it's just Cal.
Member. With Suck gone, Cal gets finished off. Mako
and
gonna
that's the first round.
And yeah. Since they have the Mei and Lucio.
And
Lucio. He got completely dominated. That's tough.
He really tried. He really tried touching there. It would have been everything if he would have, but you know, all that spam
was kind of less of a stomp.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
As soon as the Pharah got picked, Mako kind of crumbled.
Definitely, they're kind of only real like strong DPS is their Pharah. Like they're doing the most damage you can see. Like all the damage in that neck.
Their Mei is also punishing their tanks when
definitely.
So yeah.
The good thing about Mako though is Mako is they literally are super good at like finishing off the kills of the Pharah as well, because like it's not just the Pharah and the kill feed, it's like their tanks, even their Mei freezing.
Even in there.
Yeah, he's just finishing off the damage that is output from the Pharah. The Pharah is definitely their damage outputter, though. So if they kill the Pharah, Nocturnal has a way stronger chance of surviving.
Feared did get a few good picks on the far last round, though.
Definitely.
With the soldier kind of sectioning off their Pharah, Mako's Pharah, it's...
Oh, Fear
Hanzo
Diamond
falls.
gets picked off by the Hammond, who is kind of
Loxi's
rolling
sitting
behind them.
alone in the back right. 2 of Mako fall, making this fight a 5v4 in the favor of Nocturnal. Attackers evens it up. With both DPS being down, nothing can really contest him. Even without the Mercy Pocket right now. Hanzo's about to fall. Hanzo goes down on the side of Nocturnal. Attackers is spraying damage in. They don't have a shield right now.
That's a huge res coming from the side of Mako. Lucio coming behind, seeing if he can get a boop off.
Soldier's hard pushing on the...
It's still pretty even. It's only supports on point for Nocturnal right now, though.
Nocturnal have capped, though, so they are doing a great job stalling. Lucio falls, and so does Moira. A big boop from Chroma.
Yep, and now that's a
Mako
cap from Mako. Still just finishing off a couple. Oh,
you think people are going to get annoyed that you and I pronounce the team completely differently?
Mako Mako. That's why I keep saying it. Mako Mako. Mako Mako. No, but you just missed it. But the Pharah was emoting on someone's body, so it's kind of fun.
Mako are going into this fight with 4 ultimates, with Valkyrie coming online just now. They're almost at 6. Nocturnal coming up on a bongo. They're gonna have whole hog.
Nocturnal's pretty close to having all of theirs right now as well.
Yeah.
Moira will get hers in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Arisa will get hers pretty fast as well.
Card points. Arisa should die here. Arisa does go down. They don't have a res for that. Blizzard comes out on point. I don't know if it was needed.
It really wasn't. I think that was just kind of like a...
I think they're gonna close this fight off by picking up Lucio and then going for Hog. Hog goes down. Yep.
Honestly, I feel like that Moira ultimate was not the smartest way of using that.
Questionable.
There's only so much damage that ultimate can do in this game, and it's not enough to kill off a 6-man team.
It might just be me, but I think the DPS on Nocturnal need to change something up.
Yeah, something needs to be changed. They have both their ultimates, so maybe they're just waiting to try to like ult bomb them at the same time. But also, you can see here in this corner on the right-hand side, the Pharah, Ball, and Mercy are hiding because they already know they have both
Soldier
DPS
is
ultimates.
outside alone, and Hammond might take that information to go after him. Chroma gets out. Techers picks the main tank.
That's actually a pretty big beat. It saved the Lucio, plus it saved the Roadhog. But mines come out. That's 2 picks for Luxy with his ultimate and the bongo. Now it's just clean up for Nocturnal if they can get this and win.
Cover point. Nocturnal's Moira can fall here.
It's literally just an Arisa on point.
If Aaron turns around, he might be able to pick Hanzo or Fear Diamond. Techers get Soldier again.
Yeah, Soldier's supposed to be a
Chroma
counter.
sets up for another boop. This could be big.
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not living for this, because if he gets more than like 1 person, I'm gonna cry. Oh my god,
dude.
that would have been fucking huge. That would have been 4 people.
Been nuts. Chroma's gonna get out though. Cal falls lower, gets the mega health pack, and I think he's gonna drop down and rejoin his team.
Oh,
DPS
look at
trade.
this. Oh, but they get res. The first time.
They have Blizzard going into this. They are gonna pop Blizzard. There's
yeah, and they pull them into it as well. That's
run.
Crazy. They just got that whole team in that Blizzard.
And I think Mako are gonna finish off Nepal.
Honestly, though, we haven't really been talking about this, but Mako is really surprisingly good at calling their Arisa pulls with certain ultimates. Because, like, I've seen it multiple times where they pulled into, like, the Pharah ultimate, or they're pulling into that May ultimate where they freeze the entire
even pulling
team.
into the Hampton Slam.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they're really good at doing that. So I feel like they have really good communication.
They're a lot more coordinated than we were when we played them.
Definitely have been probably practicing, getting some coaching. That was huge, honestly. That's just sad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Although, one good hit scan player could change the tides. If
Definitely,
Nocturnal can
definitely.
change something up.
Look at Death Unbound, though. Still getting 20k damage blocked
Blocked.
for only a 9-minute game. Not even 10 minutes.
9 minutes. Not even. That's over 2,000 damage blocked a minute.
That's crazy, honestly. Wow. Definitely their tanks. Nocturnal's tanks are really what's keeping them in this. But there's only so much they can do against a Pharah, so oof. I do feel there needs to be some switches made on the side of Nocturnal, DPS-wise. Help them a little bit with that Pharah, because that Pharah is just eating them out. This is, if Mako wins this, it's 3-0 to Mako, and that's the end.
No, I don't think they have to announce it.
It doesn't really need to be. Why? Did someone roll switch?
I don't think so.
I didn't see no roll switches, so I don't know.
I didn't.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so they are. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, so Fear Diamond is going to be playing tank now, and Cal Mods is going to DPS. I think they're trying to do that so they have more of a hit scan, because I feel like Cal Mods
Yeah, I
can
see
play. He plays Ashe pretty well. Probably
does.
be pretty good contest for that Pharah at least. So I kind of see that helping them in the favor. That's cool. So that means Nocturnal's picking map, and
Hello, right?
yes, it is, I believe. Let me just check just in case. Announcements.
No, it's Assault.
Yes.
Hanamura, Volskaya,
Temple of Anubis.
Temple.
Okay, out of all of those maps, they're all good fair maps. So it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a crazy one. It's gonna be a crazy close game. Mako, if Mako wins this, it's the end of this round. They are moving on to round 2 of playoffs.
I'd say Volskaya would be the best option.
It has way more like
Hanamura is a lot harder to run far on second
yeah.
at least.
Especially with like if they do, since they are switching Cal Mods to DPS, they will have that more like hit scan like experience. It might be a little bit more difficult to make a Pharaoh work. So the more open the map, I feel like would probably be the best. So Temple of Anubis is out of the picture because that's like one of the best Pharaoh maps almost in the game, kind of, except for First Point. First Point's pretty open, but if their Pharah does what they've been doing this entire time, playing around like the walls, the pillars, like kind of like that map has a lot of cover on high ground and stuff that'd probably help her.
True.
2-0 Mako. Yeah. Wow. Crazy. And it's funny because like Nocturnal isn't. It's weird because they're not like getting rolled. You know what I mean? Like it's like these fights are pretty close. It's just it's they can't punish or they can't keep up with the damage.
Contest on the Pharaoh.
Definitely, definitely.
Last match, Luxie picked Soldier, which is good against Pharah, I guess, if she's not far away and she doesn't have a pocket. Only doing 21, 22 damage per bullet against a Mercy that heals.
Okay, so they're switching it up again. They're keeping the people in, but they're switching it to Feared for support. Cal's going to stay DPS, and Nerdy's going to go to tank.
Nerdy is on tank. Feared is on what?
Feared is on support.
And Cal is on damage.
Yes, perfect. So that's pretty good. So there's no subs, because they're not really asking for any subs. And then they're picking Hanamura.
Oh, just going back. I hate that.
And now we just have to get a side.
I think they're gonna pick defense.
Yeah, probably. It'll keep.
I'm
It'll
gonna
make
try to
if they full
hold
hold,
their
it's
lead.
gonna be a fast game.
Yeah.
Yep, defense. So
Defense.
huge. We don't have to move anything around. Makes our job easy.
Makes my job easy. All you do is sit there and talk.
Well, if it wasn't for me, people would be bored because you're
Kidding.
boring.
True. I'm not gonna lie. When I'm like, I've never commentated before, and there's a few times where I've caught myself just making comms.
Yeah, honestly, that's kind of what commentating is. And this actually, commentating kind of helps
Oh.
with making comms a little bit because, like, I know what I need to call out. You know what I mean? So it's kind of fun. Ready, Nocturnal, SMH. Waiting for a ready from Nocturnal, and if they want to have the winter map since Christmas is coming.
True. I haven't seen any Christmas ads yet, nor have I heard.
I actually
All I Want
haven't
for
either.
Christmas is you. Dude.
Weird.
I haven't heard anything by Miranda Carey yet. So.
Miranda Carey.
Oh fuck. Never mind.
Oh my god, that's on stream. You're gonna be literally roasted. Did you really say Miranda Carey? You know it's Mariah, right? It's Mariah. Mariah Carey.
Is it?
Yes.
Damn, I don't even care. I'm tired. Dude, nobody's gonna watch. Wait, isn't Miranda Carey an actor?
No.
Wait, then who's... Where am I getting this name?
I have no idea. You just thought of it, I guess.
That's tough. Whatever. Now that you say it, Mariah Carey, that rings a bell.
Yeah, we're just waiting on a ready from Nocturnal because they're fine with the winter map, but they just didn't say if they're ready or not. Are y'all ready? I'm gonna change the name of the stream to Miranda Carey.
Dude, stop. That's not funny.
It's funny because I'm streaming, so everyone who's watching, which is like 4 people I think right now, and it gets worse when it's like watch later on. So, yeah.
Don't worry. Nobody watches in between the maps. They all skip ahead if they're watching back.
I doubt that because there's still people here.
Nobody's here, I swear. It's just me on 4 accounts. Have my Twitch logged in, my DS.
Yeah, so you get to watch yourself and bury yourself.
Samsung. Dude, stop. There's like a little delay on all of them, so I just heard it 4 different times. Oh, I was thinking Miranda Cosgrove.
Yeah, that's what you're thinking. iCarly.
I kind of want to rewatch it, okay, but I don't at the same time. You know?
Yeah. Honestly, it's a pretty good show. Okay. On the winter map, cute little snow. Love this. You know what I wish it would do here? They would hang like little like garlands, like little like green fucking leaves from like the like
Boosted.
things. Oh. Someone just commented and I heard it, so.
Oh. Go to Roblox, it says boosted.
Yeah.
Fair. Tackers is not on R this time. With that being said, Feared Diamond is
They're
dead.
on. Oh god, they're on Junkrat and they're still doing this match. So.
They don't have anything to pick Cal Mods if he's getting pocketed though on Farah.
Definitely, definitely.
Or anything straight up to pick him. I don't know how
Oh,
accurate
that's a
their,
huge pull in. Oh, that
is-
was just sad. I got
Sniper
hooked.
goes for a flank. Oh, Lexi gets taken out of Invis. Doesn't look like he has a way out either.
He's still not losing
He
any
does.
health.
I stand corrected.
Oh, nope,
Another
never mind.
hook. Lexi only 18 to EMP.
I mean, the only thing
And
he's
again,
done
the
so
May
far
is
is
only
just
18.
hack a health pack
Yeah.
and then walk in.
That's fair, that's fair.
But honestly, I feel as though if Kalamaz was more getting around behind the shield, he would be doing more like he's doing now.
Like he's
Because
doing
before he
now.
was
He
kind of just
just got
spamming
mined.
the shield the entire time.
Yeah. They don't have anything on the Pharah.
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like if Kalamaz just like really focuses these people, it's
I think they're gonna get a tick.
oh, that's huge barrage comes out from Kalamaz getting 2 people. I didn't even notice either. So Nocturnal is running dual main heals now, so that's going to be helping a lot with keeping the tanks up, and then just a pocket for their DPS.
I can see Tech is switching.
Definitely.
Yeah, he goes far.
Yep, there he goes. Going it's time. And that's first point taken. This actually might be a longer game. It might not be finished.
New defense point. Objective B.
Is this the reverse sweep?
All I know is this map is so pretty. I hope not. I'm not even trying to be mean or anything, but I don't want to stay here for 4 more maps.
Yeah, that's fair. Is it 4?
Yeah, it's first to 3.
And
So-
if they draw this, it'd be another 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Jesus Christ. Luxie coming up on EMP. They are gonna have Nocturnal's gonna have both support alts.
Yeah. The only thing that's kind of messing up Mako right now is they're kind of playing really split. Like, they're kind of all over the place. Like, their Risa was still on high ground, the rest of their team dropped, Risa getting picked, and then it's just, like, a lot of, like...
They should use Blizzard. No, I don't think they need Blizzard.
Oh, they're using
never
it.
mind. Never mind.
It's okay.
Okay. Oh, well, it secured them that fight. You might be swapping off May, too. I don't know.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, they're probably gonna switch. Nope, they're
Oh,
not.
nope.
They're going up.
Never mind.
Woo! No comp switches on
Ooh.
both sides.
EMP, bongos, and coalescence were used by Nocturnal last fight.
Oh, as I say that, there is a switch. They're switching over to McCree, which is actually a really good pick on this map. The high ground right here, when they're
Yes.
attacking, is a crazy good advantage.
Both supports are quite on Nocturnal are quite far away from their tanks.
Yeah, their Moira's by herself.
More,
I really don't know what she was doing
I
there.
don't
That
know
was
the
kind of a
plan.
throw. And
Good
the
pull.
Mercy
Good
is...
pull.
Yeah, Mercy gets destroyed. Gets a
Okay,
pick
well, that
with
was
that.
a barrage. That's
Mhm.
good. They cut their main tank. Both their tanks are down. I don't know if this is winnable though.
I don't
They
know,
might just
honestly.
be going for alt charge. Lexi falls for Techers.
It's just tanks. Honestly, I think these tanks should start backing up. Literally start backing
I
up.
think Nerdy's gonna fall. Yep.
Yep.
Nerdy goes down. I think Death's gonna make it out though, as he has Piggy Millions around him.
Yeah,
Or it's gonna
honestly,
fade out.
I'm not liking how this support is playing right now.
Okay, well,
they were playing.
You're not supposed to comment on that.
Well,
But-
like, I'm just saying my opinion because like they were playing really well in the beginning. I don't know what happened. You know,
Might be stressed because this is, they lose
last
this
map, yeah, but I don't know. Like that was really really weird when they tried flanking as Moira. But you know what? Go off. Both sides are coming up on a bunch of ults. Basically, Mako has all of their
Bongo goes
ults,
down.
and now they're using Bongo.
They're walking through shields. Mercy can heal up the barriers now, so that's cool.
Yep, Queen.
Ooh, Barrage gets both tanks. Reaper's in the backline though. He's probably gonna go
Oh,
down. Yep, Reaper
there goes the Pharah.
Attacker's dominating again.
It's time to pop off, Farah. Time to pop off. You were on Junkrat in the beginning. It wasn't cute. Now it's time. And the Moira seems to be by themselves again.
Okay, is it just me, or can all EU DPS play explosive heroes?
Yeah, it's like that's their character, you know?
Like Junk and Tara are like the picks. Maybe
Yeah.
it's because the area effect. damage.
Honestly, I feel like if Nocturnal would have pushed in really fast right there, they could have at least gotten more
Yeah.
damage off of that Orisa. She was super far pushed up.
3.5 minutes have passed so far since Nocturnal made their first push on point B.
Definitely.
They're going into this fight with 3 ultimates. Depending on how aggressive Cal plays, he might get Death also.
And now they are going to be pushed back into the Mei
Oh
wall.
my god.
I am not kidding. I really do feel like Mako is extremely good at calling what they're going to be doing. Like, their
They are,
communication
yeah.
is hella high. Because that Mei wall basically just got that Roadhog, like, at 6k.
Yeah, basically. Cal does almost have his ultimate. He will have it this fight. He did get quite a bit of damage in. Almost 50% of his ults.
Definitely, definitely. They're still pushing high ground, trying to push them off. So they have the advantage with that McCree. Because McCree on high ground is definitely almost a win for this game. Because if he can get up there, get a huge high noon.
Okay.
Oh, there's a pick on their main tank. And they do not have a Mercy to res. So they are kind of just there. Oh, that might be
Flux
huge.
comes out getting
That's
three.
actually really big.
Only the Roadhog seems to take a significant amount of damage. McCree is
Oh.
cracking under the pressure.
Oh.
Arissa is
A
coming
lot
back,
of ultimates
going
are
down
coming
main.
out. Go
Since
off,
this is a rough
Moira.
fight, I can imagine everything going out. Bongo gets walled off. That's an amazing wall. I gotta say. Like, for
This-
a team of basically just diamonds,
They are kind of rolling. This is a roll. Almost.
yeah, I'd say it's a.
The first
it's a
point
solid.
was really in Nocturnal's favor, but I don't know what happened. They just
5
switched to
minutes
Farah
on a
and it was
single
like...
tech. I mean, on their first push, Nocturnal did get like 32% on point already.
Yeah, because they weren't moving back. So I feel like their communication is extremely high, but I also feel like they don't... Since they are super clumped together, because their team is always together, like they're barely split.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they just don't know who needs to
Like,
go
it
and
is a
peel.
good- Yeah, being together is a good thing most of the time, but when they're running Mei, Hog, Arissa,
Mm-hmm.
like it's
A
just
lot
an
of these
easy
characters-
halt hook, it's an
Yeah.
easy wall, it's an easy like just far splash damage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying they should play split, but I think they should definitely try something new.
Yeah, I mean it's working really well for them, but I don't think that this way of playing is going to work against all the teams that are still in the playoffs for sure.
Okay, so Mako's coming out of spawn with a Torp, Genji, Zenyatta, Brigitte, Hammond, Sig.
I honestly
I've never
hope this
seen a better
happens.
comp in my life.
I really want this to happen. Like at
I
least
do
for one
too.
push. Just like push in once, try it. If it works, it works.
There's-
Honestly, you guys are going to be like probably the favorite team because people are going to live for it.
If Zed could do Torb Goats, they can do this.
Yes, definitely. Oh, no, going back to Farah. They just want to
Okay,
secure
I
this
saw that
win.
coming.
They really just want to secure this win. They're done with playing
Okay,
around
there's
with these
the Mei.
games. Oh,
Who's gonna crack last?
Oh.
It's the
yeah.
Summit.
They're running their
Okay,
comp.
well,
They're
here we
running their
go.
comp.
Mako Mayhem. Here we go. Piggy is still coming back. He wasn't. He or she. Kind of.
Oh, I didn't even notice. We weren't even paying attention. But Nocturnal's running a Bastion.
Yeah, they're running a Bastion, but he's quite out of position, and
Oh.
he does get picked for it.
Do
I
they
can
have a
see Rez
Mercy?
going out. Yeah,
They
they're gonna
do.
drop and res it.
Definitely.
Right? They are gonna res it, right? They are. Here's me a little bit.
And they even got, but I mean, they got Immortality out for that Raz, even though she didn't really need it. So that's kind of huge for Mako. If they can just, what is the Mercy doing? Oh my god! I just watched her literally fly into there and look at them all and be like, "Hey," and then get out. Go off, Queen. You know what? Love you. Yeah, honestly, I feel like if just Mako plays this very slow, try to get out as many abilities, as many fucking shields as they can, bursting down the shield and then pushing in would probably be the best for them because they just need one fight really to win this.
Yeah, definitely.
The good
you
thing
have-
that Nocturnal is doing is they're running a spam character like Farah plus someone who just does amazing, like crazy damage to shields plus the people.
They're
That
teleporting
Bastion?
the point, but they
Oh.
did already use Arista shield.
And now
Normally,
Immortality
Sleeper
comes
Shield is
out.
used for
Honestly,
rotations.
I didn't see the Symmetra switch, but I'm kind of liking it.
Oh, Window comes out. I think they're just gonna build ults.
Definitely. Oh no.
Nocturnal has a strong hold here.
Yeah, crazy stronghold. That
Let's
Symmetra was
see.
kind of a good switch though, because now they can just teleport. If they teleport onto this high ground above point and then push from the side, that would be
Like
a
through the
huge play.
window.
Definitely. Not many teams use that, and it's kind of sad. They are keeping the Symmetra. So it's gonna be exciting to see where they're gonna figure out a place to put that.
Packers is coming up on a barrage. Luxie's about to have his tank configuration. Mercy does not get through teleporter, but she will get in.
Oh,
But
and
she
she
will
gets
get
picked off.
Yep. Para's gonna most likely farm a barrage.
And see the thing that's weird about this is they honestly don't have anyone on
Cal gets
Mako's
rocked.
side to deal with their Pharah.
Looks like Techers is gonna go for a barrage, maybe.
If
Get the
Techers
Mercy to come in.
if Techers gets like
think they're
two
gonna
people with his barrage, it'd probably be perfect for them. Honestly, they just need to burst down their Bastion or their Orisa, and then they won't have that shield anymore, and then their team can actually push in. Because what's really fucking them is they're
Techers
trying to,
yeah.
they're trying
He's
to
actively hiding.
definitely. I feel like Mako is trying to burst down their front line, but that Pharah is above them, just shooting down on them. So it's like really messing them up. So on the side of Nocturnal, they basically have 5 ults coming into this, plus a Bastion ult. So this is just a lot of damage.
They're going for the barrage. Here it comes.
Oh my god. That's
humongous.
literally all they needed. They needed that one ultimate and a rock off of their Pharah. Oh god. That was gigantic.
no.
They were not expecting
Here goes
that.
for the res. Oh, that was bad. Okay, well, they're gonna have 5 ultimates with the wall basically being a free W.
Oh.
Cal is gonna go over to Symmetra though.
Yeah,
where
probably
he
to
can't-
stop that
he
wall.
can't charge off of the wall.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I feel like he's going to use that as more of like, get my damage off on that wall, build my beam, and melt their tanks. Because once their tanks are down, it's like, oh, they're holding high ground. Nocturnal's going to be
They
holding
need
high
that
ground with
wall up.
double. Yep,
There it
they need to
goes.
push in now.
They do TP onto the other high ground, which puts them at a larger disadvantage. So Symmetra,
Yeah.
Cal is alone on point. If they can melt him,
Oh,
Sigma ult comes out, but so does Lamp. Enemy cancels the resurrection. Mercy's absolute. I think Mako's gonna take this set.
yeah, I think they are. Because this is ridiculous how many ultimates are coming out, but nothing's happening. Oh god.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
And
what?
that's a GG's. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
That was, oh my god. That was honestly kind of
Okay.
satisfying to watch. Because, bitch, that wall really did win them that game.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good job. That
GG's
is-
to both teams. Now, everyone who's watching, we all know Mako has a Pharah.
Yeah. Expected out of spawn.
Definitely, definitely. They're extremely good at fucking calling what they're going to be doing because that multiple times they comboed a lot of shit that really won them that. Nocturnal, I feel like Nocturnal has really strong tanks. That's one thing that is their strongest thing on their team is their tanks, definitely. But yeah, that was such a good game. Crazy, honestly, was not expecting that. That fucking Pharah ult on the first point for Mako when they're attacking really just literally saved them that game. All right then. Now we need to pick some MVPs. Let's pick both. Two
Okay.
from
Well,
each
Techers,
team.
obviously.
Yeah. Well, that's one.
Techers, and I would say WP. Well, the Mercy was pocketing Techers the whole time. WP made sure his team did not fall low.
Yes, that is true. Another person I was thinking is the Orisa. I don't know which one that was, which tank that was, but that Orisa, so many of her pools were always calmed, were always like planned with something that honestly it really did set a lot of the time the Pharah up and their other DPS. So I'm thinking I do like the other support because that support really, that Mercy was on the Pharah's ass like 24/7. So like
Yeah.
without that support, their team definitely would have died. So I am living for that or the Orisa. I just don't know which one you think would be a good one. I feel like the support's probably better, but I just feel like that Orisa pool cannot go unnoticed because that bitch called her pools. They called just their entire team is good at that. Like that was crazy. That especially that May wall for that play of the game, crazy good. Yeah, so if we're deciding on, I'm fine. I'll vote for the WP and Techers. I'm good with that one.
Okay. What about Nocturnal?
Nocturnal. Let's see. I definitely feel once Calmods would switch over to DPS, they had a way stronger chance. And even
Cal
when he was
did
on
do-
tank, he did do a
yeah.
lot. He did a lot
He
the
did.
entire time. So I feel like Cal Mods is definitely one of them. Let's see. I don't know. Not many people really fully stood out on their team, you know? They were all kind of just doing their job, trying to live. I did like to see how much damage block that was coming from Death and Bound, though. Because, like, every round was basically he was just blocking as much damage as he can. So I could see that one. What do you think? Who do you think would be another one?
I don't know. It really seemed like Cal and Death were the strong,
Definitely.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna type out. So we're picking Death and Cal for Nocturnal?
Yeah. I got Mako already typed.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to just do Nocturnal? Because
No, bitch, I want to type it. You've already done everything else.
okay, you take Nocturnal, I'll do Mako.
No, bitch, I'm doing both.
Too bad, I already typed it.
I'm deleting it and doing it again.
Don't you dare.
I literally will. I'm not afraid.
Dude, that
Bye-bye.
ping will be so much.
At Mako, MVPs are at, what is his name? There. Him. And at WP, this person. At Nocturnal.
That's in Cal.
MVPs are at Cal and at Death. GG's to both teams. Alright, everyone in the stream, thank you for watching. And that's it. Mako is the winner of round 1. So, woohoo!